you have extraordinary gifts. You would have to because you were born. When you think of the word extraordinary, it's extraordinary, meaning that each person was born with something within them they can develop and becomes their gift that they're going to live and give to the world. Now, of course, everyone's not going to do that, but you get to decide if you're going to do it. Sometimes we don't. I held mine back for the longest time, but I also want you to know if you have done that, that may mean that it wasn't time in your life yet. There's a timing in your life when you were born that you were meant to activate something within you that would cause you to live this really great life. And we need guidance and help to be able to accomplish that. And I've had a lot of it. But it came from a different source. It came through a different way. It came through Wilhelm, the guidance that I've been receiving since 1989. But see, I judge that, as you might have judged something about yourself, because at times you'll do something that society will say, that's not okay. You shouldn't be doing that. And there was one message that Wilhelm gave that said, please suspend your disbelief, which is something that we all have to do because we just can't believe certain things. Even if we're seeing it in front of us, we can't believe it if we haven't done it. That's that old thing about, the cognitive dissonance, that if we haven't seen it done, we can't believe it if we haven't done it ourselves. Well, I've done it. See, I lived through personal development. I lived through self-actualization. I lived through ascension. But I still wasn't going to accept myself because I couldn't believe it. How could that have happened? But you'll understand it today because that's what I want you to have. I put up the messages for tomorrow, for December 9th, and it says you will find relief today. And the relief is always when you can embrace and own who you are. And that's what I'm doing. You might do something that no one in history has ever done before. That could be challenging to accept and also challenging for others to believe, because that's what happened for me. When I started, I was a coach for a long time. I did so many different things, but more people knew me as a vocal coach. But when I was doing that, I was also receiving Wilhelm the entire time, 36 years. And then in 2020, the world started to change and we felt it. Then in 2021, I'm told, well, we've given you everything that you could need and use to cause any person to live this great life and to heal and know who they are. And I didn't believe it, even though I'm experiencing the healing, the mind-body connection, everything that's gone on. And then I held back more because I'm saying, wait a minute, has anyone else ever done this? And the answer was no. There have been many channeled materials that have come about from different people, and but nothing that was time-based like this and had an organization. And this is the other thing, and I'm going to just own it because I want you to own yourself, because you may discover something so unique about you that will be valuable to everyone else. Someone just scheduled a private session with me just before I came on to do this video. And what I do there is I ask for your birthday, just the month and the day. That's all that I need. And then what do you want to know? What difficulty? What's coming up for you? And this person said what it was, and I'm led to a Wilhelm message. It was about their financial situation. And I went to a message from their birthday and right there, the answer was right there. So when I see them, I'll be able to give them that information, because that's the guidance that we're looking for. There's a greater intelligence that exists that connects us all. We will not necessarily all believe that, but I have to, because I lived it. As you read the Wilhelm messages, you will see there's a trajectory that happens on all of the messages, and the result was I began to heal. And that's what I'm giving to everyone else. Now, again, everyone's not going to understand it, but those people who are ready to prove it to themselves, there's still a couple of slots open where if you schedule a session like this woman just did, and send your question, whatever that might be, and I will give you that information in a live session, in a private session that we will do, but also I'll move you into the program, because then what I want you to do is give a great testimonial when you're done, when you're moving through it, as you're telling people how your life has changed and how you now understand who you are and how you can create the life you wanted to have. That was my entire life. But again, explaining that to others was really difficult, but it's something that we have to get over our disbelief to accept who we can become, and that's all of us, and that's what I'm doing. But I know that you have that extraordinary gift, and now you understand why I know that. I'll see you soon. Please check out all the information and take a look and see if one of those places is still available. I'll see you soon.